so many of these royal experts and Karen's derangers, haters, whatever you want to call them, they've made it known that they're really, really obsessed with Harry and Meghan. And they will go to extreme lengths, and I repeat, extreme lengths, just to quench their hatred for them. They want the world to know just how much they hate them. They will just do every single thing. If it's switching the narrative, coming up with these crazy, weird conspiracies for their hatred towards Harry and Meghan. And it's so funny to me, because if you hate Harry and Meghan so much, why are you so invested in their lives and what they're up to? Because I'd think, as a human being, if you hate someone, if you don't like them or you don't care about them, you will distance yourself from them. Go find things that you like, things that make you happy, things that thrive you, or whatever. Get whatever you want to do, instead of focusing on someone that you clearly hate. So now Prince Harry's visa records expose Nile Gardiner's obsession and his alleged banner account. Listen, after finding out Prince William spends hours on football forums just talking and going on, I am 1000% sure he also has a hate banner account towards his brother and his brother's wife. That is a fact. So I wouldn't even say alleged, because most of these derangers, even the so-called experts, they have so many accounts, be it on X, be it on social media, where they drive this hatred. They want people to be on the same hatred. They want to change public's perception of Harry and Meghan. Nile Gardiner has been one of them for a very long time. He continuously attacks Harry and Meghan, and he's been the forefront person when it comes to Harry's visa records, or wanting Harry to be deported. And he even went as far to say Americans have a right to know Harry's visa records. So he wanted them to be made public, because Americans are claiming or want to see the records. But turns out Americans could care less about Harry's visa records. They have so much going on. They have a lot going on. It's the UK media, the UK tabloids, and the rangers like Nile Gardiner who go to these extreme ends. And now you find out he even has a banner account just to spread this, malicious hatred or comments to drive the narrative. So let's just go. Let me walk with you, right? So Prince Harry's visa records became a media obsession, but the real story isn't about checkbox. It's about Nile Gardiner. The right-wing commentator spread so much misinformation, and news outlets ran with it, falsely claiming Harry's full visa application would be made public. And then when that didn't happen, they scrambled to correct their stories. And then meanwhile, Nile Gardiner got exposed for allegedly running a banner account dedicated to attacking Meghan and Harry, especially Meghan. And it turns out the loudest voice demanding transparency has the most to hide, or had the most to hide. He's like, oh, look, we need transparency. Harry lied, made his records know, so we know he's a liar. But turns out you also have a banner account, and you go around just attacking Harry and Meghan, so that you want your narrative to spin around. You're trying to convince people that these two are horrible. Now, like I said, walk with me. So let's start from the beginning. So in 2023, the Heritage Foundation pushed to make Prince Harry's immigration records public. The group claimed that Americans had the right to know if he lied about the past drug use on his visa application. And then right-wing figures in the US and Britain jumped on the issue, hoping to humiliate Harry and Meghan. For a very long time, they've been looking for loopholes to find a way to separate these two, or just to send them back to the UK. And they've been targeting Harry, and they use that by attacking Meghan constantly, hoping that eventually Meghan will give in and she'll throw in the towel and divorce Harry and walk away. And Harry has no other option than to run back to the UK. And that is the only way you break him, and the only way you humiliate him. So they looked for angles. They saw the attack is not working. So let's find out. Oh, Harry wrote a book spare two years ago, and he admitted to substance abuse. So let's use that loophole. Now, let's deport him. Let's make transparency. We want transparency. And it turns out the person, the ringleader who actually wants that transparency also had a lot to hide. So the judge released only redacted transcripts from the October 2024 hearing, which honestly, it was a sight to see. see, it was a censored blackout. It was really, really nice because they were hoping that, oh, this is going to humiliate Harry. Oh, now this is it. We are going to deport him. But it backfired. And that's something they've never been able to heal from. So now they're looking at another angle or another talking point. You even hear this same heritage debugs claim that, oh, of course, Harry, you need to do the right thing and deport yourself. You need to deport yourself. So media outlets, I hate media outlets these days because they don't even they're just, instead, they're not even like a safe space for someone to report news. They are so biased, and it's so disgusting. It's disgusting. So media outlets spent months falsely claiming that Prince Harry's full visa application will be made public. You remember? Oh, they're going to be made public. Oh, obviously he lied. We want to find out if he lied. They went on and on. Even these royal experts took interviews to just say that they are going to be made public. He's going to be deported. When reality didn't match their narrative, they quietly adjusted their coverage. So you had like media outlets like CBS issue editor's notes correcting false claims that Prince Harry's visa records were being released. And then Nile Gardiner's Misinformation is making reputable news sources look unreliable because he's the one spinning this narrative, and the media just takes up on it without any fact checking. Media outlets didn't just report on visa cases, they manufactured a scandal. For months, they falsely claimed Harry's full application would be exposed, knowing full well that US privacy laws made that unlikely. When the ruling didn't go their way, they quietly backtracked or pivoted to new angles. No retractions, no apologies, just more spin. They never even apologized for that. Oh, this is wrong, or we reported it wrongly. Oh, we're not going to apologize. Now let's look for another angle. Because they knew at the end of the day, the US is very, very strict on protecting its citizens' privacy or any person who's there. So why is it that they dehumanize Harry, make it seem like, oh, you're not human enough, or we need your visa records to be made public? That's Nile Gardiner, ladies and gentlemen. So instead of admitting they misled their readers, they also pivoted to new angles. The court made it clear that revealing Prince Harry's visa application details could cause reasonable, foreseeable harm in form of harassment, as well as unwanted contact by the media and others. And then despite this is where I have a problem. Gardiner and his allies refused to accept reality, spinning the redactions as part of a conspiracy. And this is where they started saying, oh, they're giving Harry special treatment because what? He is a prince. They could not accept the fact like he has a right to privacy like most citizens, like you and I. So now it's like, oh, you're not releasing the files, oh, there's a foul play, oh, she's getting fair treatment. Special treatment because he's a prince. Come on now. Instead of just being like, okay, I'm done, we tried this, it failed, let's move along. No, they're trying to still spin that narrative. So here's now when Nile Gardiner's obsession with Prince Harry visa record started. So Gardiner has built his career, like most of these experts and derangers, he's built a career on attacking the Sussex. That's Harry and Meghan. He frequently appears in British tabloids and right-wing media to just criticize them. And then his social media feed is obsessively dissects Trump's border policies, criticizes UK migration issues, and demands Prince Harry's visa details to be exposed. But that was not enough. He just kept going and going. He is just set on having Harry deported, his records. He does not even care that he is violating his privacy. And there's this tweet actually he made where he said, there's zero accountability and transparency in the heavily redacted documents released today. The American people have a right to know whether Prince Harry lied regarding his extensive illegal drug use on his US immigration application. He tweeted this on X after the court issued redacted documents of Prince Harry, and he could not accept that. And now he's trying to rile up US citizens by saying, hey, they have a right to know if Harry lied on his visa applications. Mind you, if you even go online, Americans could care less. They have so many pressing issues to deal with than having to see Harry's visa records be made public. Online users also, now this is the fun part. Online users recently discovered that Gardiner allegedly ran a burner account under the name Pamela P Kramer. This account posted hate-filled messages about Meghan, spread conspiracy theories, and engaged with far-right commentators. The content wasn't random. It mirrored the same narratives Gardner pushed publicly under his verified account. If you're going to have a burner account, at least try to buy a personality as well. Why would you mirror the same things you say on your main account on your burner account? Be smart, Gardner. At least, but going on. So then came the slip up. And I like the Sussex Code. We pay so much attention. You don't just you never get away with fooling Sussex Squad. You don't get away with fooling people who are pro Harry and Meghan. They're very protective. So he did a slip up. Screenshots show that Pamela P Kramer, the account in question, engaged in the same rhetoric as Gardner. It defended his visa crusade, parroted his talking points, and targeted Meghan with relentless negativity. The Pamela P Kramer account wasn't just a random troll. It actively defended visas. It actively defended Gardner's visa campaign, amplified anti-Sussex propaganda, and interacted with far-right commentators. The biggest red flag? When the account was linked to Gardner, he suddenly went silent. The man demanding full transparency refused to answer a single question. Guilty, guilty, guilty. Verdict, guilty. Because you'd think if it's not your account, if it's not your burner account, you would be quick to say, hey, that's on my burner account. I don't know who Pamela P Kramer is. I have no way, I have never been associated with this account, but he went silent. This is the same guy, the same dude who wants transparency when it comes to Harry's immigration records. But when he was asked, hey, this is your account, he went silent and he's never said anything about that. So take it with a grain of salt, but personally, let's call a spade a spade. Let's call a spade, because if you are wrongly accused, you will be quick to defend yourself. But if you know for a fact that it's you behind that burner account, you don't even know what to say. You don't know how to act, because now you're scared. It's like, oh, okay, do they know? Oh my God. So he went quiet. For someone who claims to champion transparency, Gardner's digital footprint tells a different story. His so-called campaign for accountability was never about immigration laws. It was about fueling a harassment campaign against Harry and Meghan. Like I've always said, that's a smear campaign targeted towards Harry and Meghan. They will not sleep. They can never let these two go. And I think Harry and Meghan are used as scapegoats to drive the masses away from all the political things that are happening back in the UK, or bigger issues that are taking there. So one of the most damning pieces of evidence against Gardner's alleged burner account is its promotion of a YouTube channel called The Royal Grift. This channel, like many in the anti-Meghan ecosystem, creates endless content bashing Harry and Meghan. The videos are not balanced discussions. The sole purpose is to attack Meghan, and titles include, you're just going to see, it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. It's like, did Meghan Markle go to Argentina during college? Or you see, juicy 90s throwback sheds light on people's Meghan's dark. Coming soon, Netflix with Love Meghan Season 2, doing laundry. Like, you see, it's the same harassment. This account actively shared these videos showing a clear connection. Why would a political analyst linked to Margaret Thatcher spend time promoting a hate-filled YouTube channel? The answer is clear. Gardiner was not just commenting on the success. He was part of the anti-Meghan network. I think by now so many people know that, because you would have better things to do than promote a YouTube channel that is just fueled with hatred towards Harry and Meghan. So Gardner is not the first British media figure to use anonymous accounts to attack Meghan. Over the years, people have exposed journalists and royal commentators for creating burner accounts or encouraging online harassment. So royal reporters and commentators in the UK have a long history of targeting Meghan Sussex. Richard Eden, a well-known royal journalist, has faced accusations of pushing anti-Meghan narratives. He isn't alone. Many journalists appear to operate secret social media accounts, using them to spread negative stories about Meghan and Harry while maintaining plausible deniability. I don't think even the haters, derangers, Karens, they have so many multiple accounts. Even if you go to their pages, you'll see that just opened tons and tons of accounts just to hate and bash Meghan. So even Prince William admitted to having a burner account. Yeah, this revelation raises serious questions about who else in the royal circles might be engaging in online smear campaigns. The pattern is undeniable. Male journalists and right-wing commentators obsess over Meghan, create fake accounts, spread misinformation, and paint her as a villain. Whether they do this for personal vendettas or professional gain, the results remains the same: a coordinated effort to discredit and harass her. And then the obsession with Meghan and Harry is not just about this, like it's about money and influence. Hate lists drive engagement, controversy sells. Meghan and Harry have become a political tools used by the media to distract from real issues. Exactly. So Gardiner has not responded to these allegations. He has not explained why the Pamela P Kramer account engaged in so much anti-Sussex activity or why it mirrored his own views. Will he deny it, ignore it, or continue attacking Prince Harry? One thing is certain: the people who spend years trying to paint Harry as dishonest to his visa records are now facing their own exposure. The real scandal is not Harry's visa. It is the journalists and commentators who have built careers harassing him and his wife. Nile Gardiner wanted transparency. Now he has it, but not in the way he expected. He thought he's going to have the final laugh, but guess who? Prince Harry and Meghan and the Sussex court. We had an amazing laugh and we're still laughing to date. You don't always get your way. If you preach, you need to walk the talk. You cannot preach water and drink wine. Make it make sense. So he's not spoken about that burner account, but take it from me and take it with a grain of salt. I solely believe it's his account, because if it wasn't, he would have come out and said, hey, no, I have in no way, shape or form been associated or I'm behind that account. So that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. As always, remember to leave a comment, to like and share this video. I'm Irad, and I will see you in my next video with more exclusive news and updates. Bye.